Last time, we were building a plane. This time, we are going to be building a plane again. However, we're actually going to make that plane fly. In this episode as well, we are actually going to be taking a tank, a normal base game tank, and we're going to fill it with diesel, and we're going to see if we can sell that at the outpost. Because we need to see if it's either the in-game thing that's broken, or just the, the little sell point. Because it could be the sell point. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Okay guys, so this right here is an elaborate system. Well, actually, you know what? It's not. So, this right here is a diesel tank with a fluid filter right there, a liquid filter I should say. From there, it goes into the pump, and then from the pump, it gets pumped out into the sell point. Up there, we've actually gone ahead and attached a gas relief valve right there. We're going to attach this to the diesel sell point, and we're going to see if we can actually pump air out. I don't know whether that's going to work, but maybe it will. Who knows? And then this right here is just a base tank with just diesel in it, and we'll see if this can actually get pumped in as well. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, we made it. So we are at the sell point right here. Last time there was comments saying that we didn't turn on the pumping thing. We did. Anyway, what we're going to do now is attach the air and turn it on, and we'll see what this does. I'm assuming it is actually going to do all of nothing, but we'll see. We need to remember 82561. So I'm actually just going to remember 61, and if that changes, then I'm happy. Anyway, the next thing we're going to do is attach this one with the pump and the filter, and we'll see if this works. Bam! No. No, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't work. All I'm doing here, by the way, is trying to pump air out. Let's see if there is anything actually happening. No. Anything happening there? It does say that there is actually fluid going in and fluid coming out. But it is slowing to a halt. There is nothing happening there, really. So, yeah. I think what we've done is we have bricked this entire thing, and it just doesn't work. So, there you go. Somebody did say that the system now has air in it, and there's no way to get the air out. But there's a filter right here, a fluid slot port right here, on both sides. Surely this filters its own air, but I guess not. Anyway, let's get back to the plane. Okay, so we're back with the plane. Obviously, it doesn't actually have any proper engines yet, so we need to install those. We need to install a way to actually get into this thing as well. And I would actually really like to add some sort of cargo bay on this. I know that's not really going to happen, at least not today, but it'd be cool if we did. So, what are we doing? Well, let's go on both sides and we'll start building a modular engine. So if we type in engine, here we go. We need to start with a clutch. There we go. Clutch is going to go right on there. We're then going to go with our crankshafts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. We can actually fit 6. Excellent. And then all the way down the sides of these guys, we're obviously going to have to add some cylinders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cylinders there. We can then do the same thing on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. There we go. Good. We're then going to do the sides all the way down as well. Yes. Okay. That seems pretty good to me. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. I'm hoping that we'll be able to fit everything on this, but somehow I don't see it happening. Anyway, what we're going to do from there is attach these guys all together at the front. So there's that. There we go. And I have actually completely forgotten one thing, and that'll have to go at the back. So delete this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, which means we've got 20 cylinders instead of 24. Is that right? I think that's right. Anyway, what we need is one of these. There you go, a belt drive. Okay, awesome. We are going to need an alternator, although that's not necessarily true. A starter, that would be brilliant. There we go. A fluid pump would actually be quite good. However, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the fluid pump. So what I might do is put a manifold on here. So one of these, a coolant manifold, and essentially have this go to a radiator somewhere. I just think that's a cool idea, so that's probably what we're going to do there. With that being said, where should the radiator go? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and shove this on here real quick. And delete this guy. Oh, it would have to come out there, and I don't want it to. Okay, we could go under and around. kind of like this. There we go. And hopefully that'll work out. Oh, no. Yeah, no, actually, go this way, this way, this way, and to there. I think we can do... Oh, we can't do that, can we? We can't do that. Damn it, that's annoying. But yeah, we need a radiator somewhere, so we'll end up shoving one on. Okay, right, instead of working on that then for now, we are just going to go for the exhaust. Honestly, the exhaust is just going to come straight out the sides. I'm going to actually shove two on there, one on this side and one on this side, and it will come out of the engine right here. Honestly, that is one of the easiest bits to do. From there, we need to do the air inlet, and we also need to do a fuel thing. So the air is going to go right here. Doesn't really matter which way around it goes. I'm just going to shove it there. We're going to go for a pipe really quickly, shove it directly onto this, like so, and then we should be able to get away with some fluid ports on there. At least I'm hoping so anyway. So one there. There we go. I don't know whether I can do this all the way around, but I want to try. So let's do this. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. Honestly, it's a little bit far forward, but it'll still work. Exhausts are going to go on the sides like this, here as well. There we go. And there we go. So exhaust is done, air is done. We now need to work on fuel and the heat issue. Yes, fuel and heat issue. That is fine. So, how are we going to do that? I actually need to delete this anyway, and I'm going to bring it back to here. I don't know where to put that. Because if I delete down from there, we're going to have issues anyway. I'm not sure where to put it. I genuinely don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but I'm not sure for now. Right, fluid, fuel. That's what we need next. Let's figure that out. So, engine. Type in engine again. Yes, we need one of... Where is it? One of these. Fuel. And essentially that's going to go around here and point backwards, or inwards I should say, because it is going to go through the side. So if I can... I've accidentally tabbed out. If I can delete this guy and go this way, we can have a pipe going straight into the plane. And that seems to make sense to me anyway. So, yes. Alright, did I accidentally delete something? Oh, I've put it in the wrong place anyway. Oh, yikes. Holy yikes. Okay. Here. There we go. Is that the correct place? Yes, it is. So the fuel is going to go straight through here in a big long pipe into the plane. And the fuel tank is going to go down there somewhere. Okay. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put the pipes in, as you guys can see right here. So the fuel tank is going to go somewhere down here, which is fine. That is okay, because I was expecting to do that anyway. The only thing that I've got an issue with is obviously the temperature. Because if I go to engine, I need to fit this in somewhere. It has to go somewhere. So attach a manifold to a cylinder to provide a connection for the coolant. Yes. Okay, so it has to go somewhere. I just don't know where. I really don't. Like back here, it doesn't really make that much sense. Because I can't get it back and around. Because if I delete this, we've got an issue anyway. Although, actually, no, we can. We're going to send it through there. And then we're going to send it back forwards through here. Which means that this can go on the bottom, I think. Go up and then go backwards. Yes. Okay, right, cool. So, go to there. That seems good. Delete this guy, which does work. That's fine. We're then gonna... Oh, God. We are then gonna try and get the pipes round to here. And essentially go round so that we can have the heat thing here on the bottom. Yes. Okay, we did it. So, there is a radiator on the bottom. We've got all the air done, we have the exhaust done, and we also have the fuel done, at least into here. So, from there, we're actually going to go ahead and drop this down slightly, I think. So go ahead and shove this into there, drop it down, and bring it in. There we go. We're then going to need a fluid port, obviously, so that we can actually have some fuel go into it. There we go. And I'm actually going to go ahead and seal this off around there. Okay, we're going to have our fuel tank be in the floor and actually come forwards, which, I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense to go forwards. But at the same time, I think this will be fine. So fill in all of those, delete that guy, because we don't need that one there. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just seal it back here as well, like this. There we go. So this right here is going to be our fuel tank, of course. Let's get ourselves a fluid meter and a spawner, just because we can. So shove that right there. And where's the meter at? I mean the spawner. The meter? The spawner? I don't know which one I'm looking for. Spawner, there it is. Bam, whack that in there. So spawn it in, let's see how low it is. Honestly, it doesn't seem to have changed it all that much. And actually, it looks kind of balanced. Cool. Okay, so fuel tank is down here. Obviously, we got the pilots up there. We're going to need some sort of stairs or something to allow the pilots to come downstairs. And I think I'm going to secure this back area as well. A little bit, because reasons. So there you go. That is all secure. We're now going to add a way in, which is actually just going to be on the roof. We're going to go for a hatch, like we always do. And that should be fine. Although, actually, hatches can be very annoying. And I'm going to set it the other way around. So we're going to do this. There we go. We're going to get ourselves a ladder, of course. There we go. Excellent. And we'll shove this all the way down to there. Unfortunately, I've left it a little bit skinny there, but that's fine. So if I deleted this, and I guess that as well, we're going to go ahead and pipe this from here upwards. Here we go. Hold on. Why can't I flip it? There we go. I think I've accidentally put it in front, but that's okay. There we go. Right, cool. So now we can actually get down into it, and that's fine. All we need now is a bunch of dials inside, obviously, to do the testing to begin with. We need a battery or a few more batteries. We also need the microcontroller for the engines. So I'm going to quickly grab that. We'll put it in, and then we'll go again. Okay, so I've got the microcontroller right here. Let's put the fuel to the fuel. There we go. Excellent. The air to the air, of course. There we go. And we're going to have to do the same thing on the other side, because that's how this works. There we go. Right, cool, good. That's nice. RPS of the engine is this one. There we go. And we'll do the same on this side. RPS down to there. All right, cool. We're going to have to attach this to the starter, which is actually at the back. There we go. And there we go. We need a key and we need a throttle. So, throttle is going to go right here in the center. And we are going to have both engines controlled by one. That's fine. We're going to get ourselves a key, which I don't currently have. So, it's going to have to be a button. A push button? No, a toggle button. That's what it's going to have to be. So, whack that on there. There we go. Attach this guy down to where it says key. There we go. And the throttle is going to go to the throttle right there. And down to there. That is it. Alright, cool. So, we currently only have one battery. We're going to need way more than that. Attach these guys all together. There we go. That guy as well, including these two. One thing that we are actually missing is some ailerons. So, we need some of those. And we need more batteries. Because I currently only have this one at the front. And that's not enough. So, do all of these guys right here. There we go. We'll grab another battery. Here we go. And we'll shove a few down here, downstairs. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, there we go. Alright, 6 batteries. Honestly, that's more than enough. This should be fine. There we go. Attach those to there. And attach this up to this battery. And I'm actually going to attach this out to the sides as well, just in case the front of our plane, for some reason, gets damaged. Alright, excellent. So, that's all good. I am also going to attach... Actually, you know what? I'll put the fans on a separate thing. I am going to put the fans on a separate button, which is something that I was going to do last time, or I did last time at some point. But yeah, I'm doing it again. So, this is for engines. And then this right here is going to be for rads. There we go, radiators. Attach that to the radiator itself, and the radiator itself, and give itself some electricity. Bosh, bosh. There we go. Brilliant. So, we should be able to turn the engines on now. That is awesome. I'm actually going to whack a gyro onto this as well. I'll shove it downstairs in the fuel tank. Doesn't really matter. So I'll shove it there. There we go. Good. We'll attach this to the electricity. Attach this to 1 or whatever. There we go. And then we need to attach everything onto there, and that'll be good. The other thing we're going to do is sort these out as well. Because we need some sort of control surfaces on here. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit weird. So, control. Surface. Yep, here we go. We're going to have to go with small ones. Which is fine, you know, that's okay. Shove that one on there like that. Go to the other side. Shove it on the other way around. I think this is actually wrong, but we can change it if we need to. Okay, so, pitch goes to pitch. Here we go. Nice. Roll goes to roll, of course. Roll goes to here and here. Very good. Yaw obviously needs to go to these two. There we go. And hopefully that's all A-okay. I think it's going to be. I'm not going to do any up and down stuff because we don't need to, but that's fine. Pitch. WNS, there we go. A and D is going to be for roll. And left and right is for yaw. There we go. Also, side note, I'm going to delete this seat. And I'm going to get another seat, but it's just going to be a passenger seat. I never use the 2 seats, so I might as well just do this. It simplifies everything. Okay, right, we are good to go. So, normally I would do something with the collective. I think I'm just going to work everything out via the engines instead of that, and we should be fine. Clutch pressure on this. And this. Oh, you know what? Actually, that needs to be a thing. Up and down. Yeah, alright, cool. So now we actually do have control over this. This is a good idea. Wait, where's the clutch on this one? Oh, it's hiding. There we go. So yeah, I think actually up and down on there makes sense. Good. We will also actually attach that to here and here as well. And that will generate some power for us. Excellent. Right, next thing. Battery. Actually, dials, I should say. Here we go. So, do I have instrument panels yet? No. I don't think I do. So, we're going to shove all of these on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're going to do this as well. There we go. So, this is going to be for left engine temp. There we go. We've then got the right engine temp on the other side. We're going to need to add a temperature sensor for that, but that's okay. We've got engine RPS. There we go. And engine RPS. Obviously, because it's on this side, you'll know that it's the left one. And then these ones are all going to be different. So speed is going to go here. Altitude is going to go there. Fuel is going to go right here. And on this side, we're going to have battery. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all these guys together, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so there it is. It is sitting quite low in the water, but I'm assuming that this is going to be fine. Honestly, it should be. I added these 2 padded seats just to allow us to get out a little bit easier if we need to. I also actually added a bed. So, we are going to go to sleep through the night, yes, because I don't really want to do a test flight when it is super duper foggy. Because, you know, we can't really see very much. So I'm going to sleep until it is less foggy. And hopefully that's soon. But in Stormworks, you never know. I've just researched planes too, so that's good. I can actually replace the things. Oh, it would have been perfect to do it then. But now it's windy. Oh god. And now it's foggy again. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. We're going through so many missions. It's ridiculous. Right, keep going, keep going. I actually think today is probably a good day, but there, right, yes, this is the perfect day. So let's go ahead and spawn it in again. We're gonna go to sleep as soon as we get on there, and we're gonna attempt to fly this thing today. Control surfaces may be inverted, we will see. Alright, in we go. Sit in the seat. Engines on. Alright, engines work, very good. Radiators are on. Clutch in. Alright, yeah. Okay. We need our gearbox reduction. We actually need to do something with the gearbox, because that is never going to move. 3 to 1. There we go. And 3 to 1 over here as well. Awesome. And these guys are in fact inverted. So I'm going to try and flip those over too. There we go. Grab this one and this one. Cut it, flip it, turn it around, paste it. There we go. I did change these two around, but actually it looks cool with those two that way and these two this way. So I'm happy with that. Other than that, I think everything else will work. I should make these bigger, but we're not going to. We're just going to try and fly it today. I really want to. All right, engines are on. Here we go. Throttle up. Yeah, okay. I thought we might have some issues. They're quite strong. It's just... I feel like there's maybe too much plane and too much weight at the front that is actually making the front end of this go down, which is not really what you want. So, fuel tank. I might have to make the fuel tank bigger backwards. So, instead of it being all the way to there, actually having our fuel tank stop here might be a bit of a better idea. I'm going to delete these guys real quick. And I'm going to move this backwards a little bit. I don't know how much room I've got for that, but... Oh, I can go backwards quite far. Let's go all the way backwards to about here. There we go. And then we're going to seal this off. There we go. Merge that. There we go. And now this might be a little bit better. Possibly. I'm also going to actually add some more batteries. Just back here. There we go. Just to make the weight go backwards a little bit further. Clearly, I don't want it to go back too far, but a little bit further makes sense. There we go. Right, let's go again. Also, side note, somebody did say... Oh, wait, before more testing. Yes, because I've been being a dum-dum. We're going to add a tow point. Yes, this is something that I always say that you should add to your builds as soon as you can, and this is what we're doing. We're adding some tow points all the way around it, just in case it doesn't work the way that we expect it to. And we have to tow it back. There you go. Let's do another one right there, and that's it. All right, good. I'm going to save this over what we had before. We're going to spawn it in. And we're going to take off. This time we should be able to do it. Okay, full throttle, let's go! Okay, so you can see that it seems to still nose down. That's annoying. Oh, you know what we're missing? And what would actually be extremely useful here. If we actually put pitch, wherever that is. On these guys. Once we're out of the water, it will be fine. So, pitch on there. And pitch on here. We should be able to just lift up. Honestly, this should work now. Easily. Alright, here we go again. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, I say easily. Actually, it still does take some effort to get out of water in this game. But we are actually in the air. I have no roll. I have no roll control. Because I didn't give them any electricity, but we are flying. So this is actually very, very cool. I should have checked that before taking off, but never mind. This is awesome. So cool. Okay, so luckily, whilst in the sky, we were easily able to return this to the workbench, so that is what we did. Gonna connect this down to there, gonna connect this down to here, I'm gonna connect that up to there, and this up to there as well, and that should be fine. But yeah, honestly, it actually takes off and flies. Let's do that one more time, now that we know that it works. And what are we doing? We should do something with it. I don't know. How much fuel does it even carry? That's one thing that I do want to check, actually. So, battery's full. There you go. Fuel, only 3,000 liters of fuel. It's not an awful lot. But let's go ahead and get into the sky anyway. There we go. It takes off actually fine. That's good. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought this could be an issue. Are we close enough to return it? No, of course we're not. I've caused more issues, guys. More issues. So, what happened there? Well... well, what happened there is the roll is actually inverted. That's what happened there. Right, I'm going to have to open this up. Obviously, water will flood in. I'm going to jump out and I'm going to close it straight away. And we're going to have to tow it backwards. But once we've towed it backwards, we'll fix that and that'll be fine. Honestly, we're in a situation where we've got a plane that will work fine. It's just, we had a little bit of an issue during testing. But I am so glad we added those tow anchors to it. Otherwise, we would definitely be in a bad situation here. But we're good. We are fine. Okay, so we are bringing out our tanker yet again. I say our tanker, this is our small tanker that we were originally going to use. Which might have, negated some of our issues, but whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump inside. We'll obviously drive out to location. Literally just there in front of us. Attach ourselves on via, I don't know, one or two rope anchors. And just turn around and reverse it back. Should be fine. Should be completely fine, actually. In fact, I'm going to show you everything. Let's go together. Lights will be good. Hey, look at that. We didn't actually get that far away, but yes, because I turned the gyro on, essentially the roll is inverted, and it decided to just absolutely kapow itself into the water. That's what happened. But it's fine. So, turn ourselves around. That is actually the best thing to do, by the way. If ever you're towing, make sure you're facing the direction you need to tow. Otherwise, you might have an issue turning around. It's really difficult. This looks somewhat right, so that's good. Okie dokie, let's attach this. Actually, probably to this side. Swim over there, attach it to the rear of this, and we can go. Boop. There we go, good. Oh, goodness. Alright, this thing doesn't seem as stable as it used to. But I guess that's fine. Right, here we go. We're on. Get inside and go. Yeah, it's working. Alright, we're towing her home. Sort of. We're a bit wibbly wobbly, but that's fine. Don't even worry about it. As long as we can get to a point where it is returnable, that's all we need to do. It's all we need to worry about. This is currently returnable, so as soon as we drag the plane to around there, we're good. We are good. Okay, so I was a bit of a dum-dum, and I returned that to the workbench before checking if this would actually work. But we are going to just swim over there now, and so hopefully it'll return itself. I kind of don't have high hopes for it, but we will see. So just keep swimming. And then once we get there, we will return it, and hopefully that'll be good. Yes, return to workbench. Very nice. So yeah, all we need to do is invert this. So on the left side, we need it open. On the right side, we need it not open. We have the new control surfaces, the medium ones. So we're going to put this on here like this. And we're going to put the opposite on the other side, obviously. And we just got to connect these to roll. There we go, and there we go. And connect them to the electricity as well. There and there, just like we did last time, and the same thing right here. So there and there. Right, last flight today. Let's go ahead and save this before anything else happens. Go again. And this time, everything will be fine. It is getting to nighttime, we've got no lights on it. So this is going to have to be a short flight. But I think it will be a successful one. Here we go. Jump in again. Close that. Do this, do this, do this. Off we go. Alright, turn the gyro on. This time it hasn't flipped us over automatically. And we are going. So our speed is currently 62 meters per second. Our altitude, we don't actually have an altimeter, so we need to fix that. Now fuel isn't really even going down. So this thing, beautiful. It works. It actually looks quite nice. And I'm happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it. So, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, where we might use this thing for a mission. Goodbye.